फ्रेंड्स, अभी मैंने आपके साथ में द डिस्कशन वाज रिगार्डिंग प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ ट्रायंगल और सॉल्यूशंस ऑफ ट्रायंगल इन विच these three basic formulas were discussed with you. What is the need of the three formulas? These three formulas are giving us the relationship between sides and angles of any triangles. Okay, so again I do a quick recap of all the three formulas. The first is sine formula, written as sine A by A, sine B by B, sine C by C. This is the sine formula. It can also be written as A by sine A is equal to B by sine B is equal to C by sine C. It can also be written as both the ratios be equal to K. So sine A is equal to AK. Sine B is equals to BK. Sine C is equals to CK. Similarly, it can be written like this. A is equal to K sine A. B is equal to K sine B. C is equal to K sine C. So this is the first formula, sine formula, whose derivation has been already explained, and the formula is again written in front of you with its different aspects. The sine A is equals to means this formula can be further deciphered into this form. You can further convert it into this form. You can convert it into this form, or if you like, you can keep it like this only. Okay, and when I will be going through with the questions, I will be explaining you how to use those formulas. Okay, so this is the sine formula. Now coming to the other formula, which is cosine formula. Please see to it how the cosine formula works. The sine formula was a relationship between all the three sides ABC and all the three angles sine A, sine B, sine C. While the cosine formula is a relationship between all the three sides and only one angle of the triangle. That is, it goes like this. A square is equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. A square is equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. You can figure it out very clearly that it involves all the three sides and the one of the angles of the triangle. The formula has three variants. B square is equals to C square plus A square minus 2CA cos B. Similarly, C square is equals to A square plus B square minus 2AB cos C. So these are the three cosine formulas. Because it has only cos term related to it, it is known as cosine formula. The cosine formula can be further deciphered into this form. Either you can use this form or it can be further changed into form like this. Cos A is equal to B square plus C square minus A square upon 2BC. Cos B is equal to C square plus A square minus B square upon 2CA. And cos C is equal to a square plus b square minus c square upon 2ab. So this particular cosine formula can either be used in this form or it can be further be used in this form. Is that clear? So this is the cosine formula which I have discussed. Mostly the cosine formula is used in this form, mostly in most of the problems. But there are some cases in which the problem requires to put up the values like this. It can happen. So we need to understand how the formula gets modified if we just exchange the terms from the LHS and RHS part. The third formula, the projection formula, the last tool relating the three sides and two angles of the triangle. So please see to it how the projection formula works. Please see to it how the projection formula works. The projection formula says that A is equals to B cos C plus C cos B. B is equals to C cos A plus A cos C. C is equals to A cos B plus B cos C. So this is the projection formula. The derivation of all these three tools have been shown to you. I would request you that the derivation part of all the three formulas is given a bit complicated in the textbook. So rather referring to that derivation from the textbook, I would suggest that you do the derivation as I had explained in the earlier videos. Okay, thank you.